Greetings of the day, everyone. So in this tutorial, the problem that I'm trying to tackle is that I have some sample files which are in a JSON format. So when I try to add it into data inputs in files and directories, all I'm able to view is the unindented format. What I mean by that, the Splunk is not recognizing the file as a JSON. So what I did is I have a test server where I generated a couple of files which are log files. So all the stuff is in JSON format. So what I'm going to show you guys is a very normal step which you just add a source type and then you can be able to see all the files, all the logs, in my case, in a JSON format. So let's dive into the video. We are in our home page of the Splunk Enterprise. So the problem that we are trying to solve is that, let's say we have a test data in a JSON format. So the file is in a JSON format. So what we want to do is when we inject that file into the Splunk, we want it to be in a viewable format. So let's say I had a test server. So I just ran it, I just generated a couple of logs, and then I am trying to incorporate that log in this server, which is where the Splunk is running. So I have it in a test log file. So let's just go and see how that looks first. So as always, we go into data inputs. So we're going to create add new. Then the file is in, you can browse. We go to this opt Splunk bin. Okay, so where is test.log. Okay, we see test.log. Then next. So this is what I was talking about. So it might not be understandable for us as a human who's seeing it in Splunk. So what we are supposed to do is that I'm going to go to source type, and then I'm going to give underscore JSON. We're going to click JSON, and then we're going to go down and click timestamp, and this is something which you want to pay attention. So let's say this is a log file. So let's say you are doing the same for a log file, which is very important. This is just a test log file. So when you do this, you might have a field which is corresponding to timestamp, which is very important in log activities. So at that time, what you're going to have to do is that click this and then go to advanced, and then in the timestamp field, just please do specify the field which you want to be monitored or looked upon as a timestamp for the JSON. So you just specify the field here, just copy and paste it here. In my case, this is not needed. So we'll just click save as, because you don't want this to be the source type name. Just say test JSON and just save it. Then we'll go next. Then this is ordinary, just create stamp, just going to index this. Wow, and then save it. We're going to review, and we're going to click submit. Once we search, we'll be able to view it perfectly. So if you can see, it's perfectly understandable and readable format. Yes, so it's perfect. Perfect, everything looks perfect. So let's say if you're not doing this JSON source type, your data might look like something like this, which is not what we need. So we're using this Splunk to visualize it or to use it in a good way, so that you can see it and understand it. So let's say now just want to give Splunk, I'm just going to bin. All I'm going to do is, let's say, did nothing before, just going to get test logs, select, so next. Okay, so this is already there, so you cannot monitor. Yeah, so if you're going to do something like that, it is just going to be something which we saw before selecting the underscore JSON file. So this is how you incorporate the files which are in JSON format in Splunk. Catch you in another one, guys. Until then, bye bye everyone.